Hey everyone, it's Kim, the homeschooling Grammy, and today I'm going to share with you this Grammar Time Endangered Animals 310 Verbs and Adjectives, Science, Poetry, and Drawing. It's a thinking tree book. I had a couple of my subscribers ask for me to share what's inside. So if you're interested, stick around. We'll get started. Here we go. Here's the front. Lift up so you can see it a little bit better. Grammar Time, Endangered Animals, 310 Verbs and Adjectives, Science, Poetry, and Drawing. And here you go on the back. Study 26 endangered animals. Learn to read, write, spell, comprehend, and use 310 verbs and adjectives. This tiny book is a wonderful learning tool for children who love animals, and that is definitely my grandchild. This adorable workbook is a multi-subject curriculum, and it covers science, drawing, and language arts. From the funschoolingBooks.com, the Thinking Tree. So I am in no way sponsored, anything like that. Like I said, I had a couple of channels ask me if I would do a little flip through look-see, so that's what we're going to do today. So we are using this, so you're going to see that Hope has already started. We've been using this for a little bit of time now. So the first thing on the first page, getting started, this little, let me see, make sure you can see it okay. This little workbook will help you learn a lot about endangered animals and how they live. You will read a poem about each animal and learn how to draw the animal and its habitat. While you use this book, you will add many words to your vocabulary as you learn to spell and use 300 different verbs and adjectives. So before we start, let's make sure you know some of the main parts of speech. So look online or in a dictionary to make sure you understand these terms. So what is a noun? What is a verb? What is an adjective? What is a pronoun? So here, they ask name, that kind of thing, the date. I didn't have her put her address and stuff in here because, I figured at some point I'd probably be sharing this book, so I left that out of there. So here is a list of all of the vocabulary and spelling words that are verbs that are included in this book. So they have the list for you. Then they also have the vocabulary and spelling words that are all adjectives. And then here's the first page. Like, use this page to write and draw your favorite verbs. Use this page to write and draw your favorite adjectives. So she went through the list and decided which ones were her favorites. And then it gets right into it. So I'm going to just skip through some of this work that she's already done so I can show you some blank pages. So she's about to start the duck-billed platypus. So here is a funny sort of bloke. In fact, you'd think it was a joke. A duck-billed mammal that lays eggs. A furry body, a poisonous leg. A tail like a beaver. Oh, what a wonder. You'll find them swimming in the land down under. So what she does is she reads the story. She's going to pick her favorite verb and her favorite adjective from this story, and she's going to write it here. And then, she can color this picture if she wants or whatever. And I don't always have her color because she doesn't always like to color, but there will be other activities sometimes for them to do. So then it goes on to the next page, and it's the same poem again about the duck-billed platypus. And then at the bottom it says, pick two different colors, and you're going to color the verbs one color, and then you're going to color the adjectives another. And if you're not sure about a word, look at the list in the front of the book. So she's going to pick all the verbs and all the adjectives, and she's going to do one in one color and one in another color. And then on this page is trace the animal. So she will trace the platypus. And then what she will do here is she's going to go ahead and she's going to read the poem again. But this time she's going to fill in all of the missing words to the poem. And then on this page, she is going to draw me in my habitat. So she is going to draw the platypus in its habitat. And then there's going to be spelling time. So then she's going to choose a letter of the alphabet, any letter that she wants to do. And then she's going to look in the book, this book, for 5 words that contain this particular letter. And she's going to write them here. And then here's a maze for her to do. And she loves to do the mazes. Those are really fun. And then we move on. So then, once again, here is the duck-billed platypus poem. And she's going to copy the poem here. And I love copy work. I think copy work is an excellent way to learn about grammar and punctuation and capitalization. You can learn all kinds of things just by doing copy work. And then it moves on to the next animal. And this just happens to be the savanna elephant. And again, she will be reading her favorite verb, her favorite adjective. There's another picture of the savanna elephant. Same thing again. She's going to color all the verbs and all the adjectives in 2 different colors. She's going to trace the animal this time. Instead of drawing the animal in its habitat, this time they're asking her to trace the animal. She will do the poem again and fill in all the blanks. Here's a draw me in my habitat again. Spelling once again, and this time they're going to have her drawing the missing parts of the elephant, so she will do that. And it kind of like switches up like all of the time. So here again is the savanna elephant poem. She's going to do the copy work for that poem, and then she's going to move on to the black-footed ferret. So what I like about this is that you can make this as big or as little as you want it. For us, I'm just mostly using it for the poetry and the language arts part of it. I'm not using it so much for the science. She likes it because it is about animals, but you could make this as big as you want to make it. You could take each one of these animals as you're working through and actually do your own research, get your own books, you know, watch videos, you could look on stuff online. There's so much that you could do with this curriculum. You can make it as big or as small as you want it. For us, we are just using this to kind of fill in for the summer. We didn't want to start a new language arts book quite yet, and I thought what a good way. She would still get some spelling in, she would still get some, you know, poetry in. She likes to draw, she likes animals, so she's still going to be learning about science, and it's really quick and it's really simple and a super fun activity for summertime. Okay, y'all, there you have it. This cute little book. It's really fun. She actually asked to do it, so that's always a plus. If she likes it, then it's a win. So I hope that this was a blessing to you. God bless, and I will talk to you again soon.